Well, hey there, everybody. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to come on here and talk to you guys about what's been going on over the last little while, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys are waiting for me, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes and let a few people come in here, and then we're gonna talk about everything that's about to happen here. I'm just going to change the angle here a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Hey, we got two people in there. Everyday Ray. Hey, how's it going this evening? Got 7 people in the house. Wow, look at that. We're definitely getting some attention here over the last week, I gotta say. And so yeah, we want to talk about everything on what's going on, ending the truck stop story. Yeah, that's it. We're going to be putting an end to it. We're going to make some changes on our channel here. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to wait a little bit till everybody starts coming in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to not look at the comments, and I'm going to talk about everything that's on my mind. And then we'll go from there. But regardless, what I plan on doing is I'm planning on making a change on my on how I do my YouTube channel. I think there's enough YouTubers out here that are making trucking videos, and I have decided, you know what, since there's so much drama out here on YouTube about trucking in general, and I've decided to get out of it. I think I'm going to change my format to more adventures on the outdoors and stuff like that. I think that's what I'm going to start calling my channel, is Outdoors Adventures. You guys leave me know in the comments if you guys would like that idea. You know, get away, you know, from everything. And you guys know I love taking pictures and the outdoors. I love getting out there, and I'm just kind of thinking about just taking my channel to that direction because well, there's enough negativity out here in the trucking industry, and let's face it, my videos were kind of boring. Just going down the road showing you that was kind of boring, right? So at least in my opinion it really was. So I've decided, you know what, let's just stop it right here and move on to something better, I think, in my opinion, because I think I'll be better at making videos on the outdoors and in nature in general. Birds, I love birds, right? And I know some of you guys are going to miss me doing some traveling videos and stuff like that. So okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. And anyways, I don't know where to begin. There's so much to talk about that I may get stuff that I would like to talk about. But anyways, let's start off by saying I've made mistakes in my life, and I'm going to get into the video that I made last week about the guy you know, trying to assault me and all that stuff. And I'm going to say right out front that I'm all about making honest videos and showing the truth. You guys know very well that I could have easily have gone into my editor and cut out all the mistakes that I made. For instance, like honking the second time. That was wrong from my part. I totally agree. I shouldn't have done that. And so I probably won't be reading any of the comments here for a second, because I want to get my stuff out and I don't want to get distracted, right? So I want to get everything straightened out, and I want to start off by saying that when I made that video, I was already saying good morning. You know, I already had my video camera going, and then this all went down, right? And what I want to start off by saying is, right from the get-go, when the guy came to my window, I told him right from the get-go that this would be going on YouTube. So he could have turned around and walked away at that point if he didn't want this to be on YouTube. I know I got a lot of crap about saying I shouldn't have put this on YouTube. It's negative about putting this on the internet. I shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have done this. Hey, we all make mistakes out here. And my thing is, how many Swift truck videos have you seen out here on YouTube and their company name is out there? What's wrong with showing this company's name? I mean, sure, it makes the industry look bad. Of course it does, but the truth is the truth, right? And I'm all about showing the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? And that's exactly what I did in this video. I showed everything, the things that I did and the things that that guy did. Now there's a particular YouTuber by the name of PaleRiders TV that started putting all kinds of stuff out there on the internet about me getting the guy fired and stuff like that, and he was lying about a bunch of stuff, saying that I was using my viewers to get this guy fired, and all of those things were not true. I simply showed what happened, and my intentions was never to get anybody fired. My intentions was to get the truth out there and show nothing but the truth, and show you guys what we have to deal with here in this industry, right? Sure, it makes us look bad out here as truck drivers. Of course it does. But my intentions was never to harm anybody, to get anybody fired, or anything like that. It happened, right? I've heard from connections that I have that the reason why he actually got fired was not because of this particular video. It was because this was not his first run-in doing this kind of stuff. He has some anger issues, and this was not his first time having a big blow-up like he just had on this particular video. Like you guys saw what he did, right? He tried to open up my door and tried to assault me, right? Which I totally agree. I shouldn't have blown the second horn. I probably got, you know, that's probably why it went down, most likely. But I simply put the information out there, and the information that I put out there is public. None of this was private information. You can simply go to their website and go under contact, and all of that information is right there on their website. And I never put any private information out there. And what you guys decide to do is your decision. I have never asked anybody to contact that company and get that guy fired. So PaleRider, do me a favor. If you're going to say that I did that, please provide me with some screenshots of where I have asked my viewers to say that I wanted them to call in and get that guy fired, or email them. Any kind of proof that you can show me where I asked my viewers to get that guy fired. I would love to see that. In my opinion, you lied saying that I got that guy fired, and that second update video that I did was not made simply by me. It was actually the company asked me to make that video, and I actually have that voicemail, but I'm not going to release that to the public simply because they had asked me when I first talked to them not to release any of the phone calls or any of our conversation, and I agreed to that. And you guys know that I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I will do that. And I promised him that I would not release that information, and that is the reason I made that little update video. And the reason why I didn't really put a lot of time and effort into making that video is because I was actually on my way camping when I got the voicemail saying that they wanted me to make an update video, because they were getting a lot of phone calls and a lot of emails. A lot of resources was being taken up by you guys contacting them and all that stuff. And I definitely didn't want that to be done with it, because the case was dealt with, right? And so my number one goal was to really show what really happened out here, what really goes on out here. And the other thing is, I'm all about safety. Now, if this guy is willing to beat somebody up just for simply honking the horn, which I did not lay on the horn, I simply give him a short toot. And if you can't handle that, in my opinion, you shouldn't be out here on the road. And if he's willing to go to that extent just by a simple horn, what do you expect he's going to do when he's out there on the road? Especially if you're out there in the four-wheeler without, you know, if you're out there with your family and you simply, maybe there's a construction, let's just use that as an example, and the lane is ending and you honked at him just to let him know you're beside him. What do you think he's going to do when he's out there in the road and you're out there as well with your family? And if he's willing to get upset so quickly over something so small, what do you think he's going to do when he's out there on the road? He's going to run you off the road and possibly kill your family. Do you think we really need people like that out here with 80,000 pounds behind the truck, or, you know, combination of everything together? Do you really think we need somebody out here with that kind of mentality? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Now, a lot of people out there also went and called me a coward for not getting out and really kick this guy's ass. Well, you got to realize that I am in a different country, and originally I was not even from Canada. I was from Bolivia. I grew up in Paraguay, but I was born in Bolivia. So English is not my first language. So some of you guys that are new to my channel, please forgive me if I don't say everything correctly. But what I'm getting at is, I am not from this country, and this happened in the United States. And when I'm traveling here, or when I'm in the US, I'm considered a visitor. So what do you think is going to happen if I would have gotten into a fight with that guy? I would have probably ended up in jail. And what am I going to do then? Like, I have a family to support. I have to not get into a fight at all costs. Now, of course, I would protect myself if I have to. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, sit there and let the guy beat me up if that would have came to that point. Of course not. But all I'm saying is, I have to watch my P's and Q's when I'm out here in a different country, right? I really do. And anyways, my biggest beef was with PaleRider, putting out lies saying that that I was basically bragging that I got the guy fired, and that was not the case. I really don't think that that was the case. Anybody that contacted them was your doing, not my doing. I simply put the information out there, which was readily available, public information. All companies are public, right? And what you guys did is on your own. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I did email the company and let them know what happened. And I also told them that I would be putting this on YouTube, and I did right away. And you did ask people to report him. I did not. Show me proof where I asked anybody to report that to the company. I simply took it on myself to report him. I did not ask a single person to report him to the company. I never did. So I just wanted to clarify that. And you know, for all the hate comments that I got, it's okay. I'm a man. I can take it. And I'm totally willing to admit that I shouldn't have honked that second horn. I'm totally guilty of that. And yeah, I totally agree. I don't know. I'm just trying to come out here and talk to you guys. Obviously the heat will disappear after a while, but you guys know that I've always been about being positive on my channel, and I know that that was not a positive thing on my channel, right? The proof is in the video. How is the proof in the video saying that I asked anybody to report this guy to the company? I didn't ask nobody. I put the company information on my video, but so do a lot of other people. Let's say if you're putting a video out there making fun of a Swift driver, having a hard time backing in, or ripping somebody's hood off, His company's name is right there on the truck. So is this guy's company's information is right there on the truck. It's no different than putting that on YouTube. Like, you know, many people could contact the Swift as well. That doesn't mean I asked anybody to contact the company. I really didn't. And I got a lot of hate for that, saying that I got this guy fired. It was his own actions that got him fired, because it wasn't his first rodeo that he did that. Yeah. But anyways, I just figured I'd come on here and then get all of that off of my chest a little bit. And so I think that's why I'm going to get out of making trucking videos. I'll probably, if I do anything trucking related, I'll probably do maybe tips on how to stay healthy in the trucking industry, or you know, how to eat better. You guys know here recently I started doing a lot of walking and stuff like that. I'll probably do videos about that, and probably turn my channel into more of a nature video. You're a good man, keep the videos coming. I definitely will. Hey, Daniel also made a video about it. I appreciate you making the video about it. I know you didn't really mention my name in there, but also I want to challenge every one of you guys. If you ever run into a situation like that, I challenge you guys to stay calm like I did. I never swore at the guy, and I told him right from the get-go that I would be putting this on YouTube. So he has no reason to say that I shouldn't have put it on YouTube. Anybody. I should have, you know, a lot of people said I shouldn't have put it on YouTube. Well, I put it right there on, basically almost immediately when he started cursing at me. Like almost immediately he started cursing at me too. I never cursed at him, as you guys saw on the video. And I challenge all of you guys to do the same thing. If you ever run into a situation where somebody is really mad at you, I challenge you guys to stay calm like I did. Anyways, let's start reading some of our comments here. See if we can if you cannot handle a hunk, maybe you need to take a vacation. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying too. Like, it was not like I was angry at the guy and really you know, blasting my horn at him, right? A short toot like I did. If you can't handle that, in my opinion, you shouldn't be in the trucking industry. Simply as that. You will run into that on a weekly basis, where somebody's going to honk the horn at you, whether it's in a truck stop or on the road. It doesn't matter. You're going to have a four-wheeler cut you off and honk at you, give you the middle finger, show you number one. It's going to happen if you're out here being a truck driver. It really will. And so anyways, I always have to keep that in mind, that if I'm in the US, I'm in a different country, and I have to keep my cool. Plus, even if I'm in Canada, I have to keep my cool, because I have a family to think about. Do I really want to get myself into a situation where I'll get arrested and be in jail? And if I do that, I would never be able to come into the United States again. Like, especially if that were to happen here in the States. I would never be able to enter in the US. Like, my trucking career would pretty much be over if I ever did that, right? And I feel sorry for the guy for getting fired, but at the same token, like I said previously, we don't need drivers out here that have that kind of attitude. And it will probably be very difficult for him to find another job, because that will probably be on his record that he got laid off because of his attitude, right? And I don't know if he has a family or not. I do not know that information, and I don't really need to know that, right? It's done with, and this is going to be my final video on it. I will not make another video regarding this thing. I just wanted to get out here and say that I was on vacation, or you know, we were off the whole weekend. We went camping, and in Canada it was a long weekend here on Monday, so I didn't get back till Monday late afternoon or evening, basically. So I was really busy editing all my videos from the weekend, which, by the way, they will come up this weekend. I got some awesome videos from our camping trip and all that. They will definitely come up this weekend. And so I had to, you know, had to get all of that over with do all the editing on that. I took like 1,200 pictures the weekend, so I had to sort through all of those pictures and edit all of those. Yeah, I did him a favor. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, I mean, I probably did a lot of you guys a favor by getting him off the road, or basically the company got him off the road, right? But I'm sure a lot of you guys will probably never know, but I'm sure I did a lot of you guys a favor by showing this on YouTube and getting him off the road, right? I know there is going to be a lot of disagreements on he shouldn't have been fired, which I agree. He probably shouldn't have gotten fired if this was his first case scenario, but this was not his first case scenario. It really wasn't. From people that I know, they told me that this was not his first action. Yeah, I told the comments are going so fast. You should see the messages I get in emails, messages, Facebook. Don't discuss this stuff anymore. Yeah, I won't. This is the last time I will talk about it. I just had to get it off of my chest, and the biggest thing was I wanted to address PaleRiders' lies that he put out there, and I'll tell you guys the story on why he's angry with me. He really doesn't like me, and that is the reason why he actually went and did a live video about it, in my opinion. It all started off by, we used to be friends. I've met up with him, we've had YouTube videos together and all of that. And how it started off is I was really always excited whenever I hit the next 100 level subscribers on my YouTube. So let's say, for instance, I went up from 3,000 to 3,100 subscribers, for instance, just using that as an example. So what I would usually do is I would take a screenshot and send it around to my friends, you know, because I was so excited that I had hit the next level. And I was also sending that to him, not realizing that he was taking it the wrong way, saying that I was rubbing it in his face, saying that I'm getting more subscribers than he is. And apparently he couldn't handle the fact that I was getting more subscribers than him, and eventually I surpassed him because he's been on YouTube longer than I have. And he didn't like that, and he took it as I was rubbing that in his face, which that was never my intention. And he never had the balls to call me up and say that he didn't like it. He actually told a friend of mine, Trucker Jukebox, that that's the reason why he got mad at me, because I was constantly rubbing, so-called rubbing it in his face, that I was getting more subscribers than he was. And so when Jukebox told me that, I called him up and I apologized. I said, I didn't realize that you were taking it the wrong way. And since that day, I learned me a lesson. I would never send any of my friends a screenshot on how many subscribers I had gotten, because I realized that some YouTubers would take that the wrong way. And I'm not that way. I'm proud of anybody that can go out there and be more successful in making YouTube videos and getting more subscribers than me. My hats are off to you guys. Good job. You know, that's all I got to say. Congratulations, you know. And same thing like with me and Jukebox, right? We, you know, I started later than Jukebox did. He surpassed me real fast. For instance, Trucking Review, he started later than I did. He's got a bunch more subscribers than I have. The Agent Maya show, he started later than me. They got way more subscribers than I have. I never threw a fit about that. Congratulations, guys. You guys deserve it. All of you guys that go out there and make YouTube videos, you work so hard on creating these videos. You put so much time and effort into it. You deserve it. Same as with me. If I pass somebody, sorry that happened, but I worked hard for it. So did you, right? And unfortunately, people didn't like your videos for some odd reason. But I'm not going to make fun of PaleRider for, you know, that he doesn't have more subscribers than me. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens. I guess people like my videos better than his, and it's not to put him down or anything like that. he makes some awesome videos out there as well. Like it's he doesn't make bad videos, except for this last video he made about saying that a YouTuber got a driver fired. Well, it wasn't my doing, it was his actions that got him fired, right? But regardless of whatever happened is done with, and I just wanted to make this video saying that thank you for all of the guys that did make videos about this. It's the first time that's happened to me where so many YouTubers out there have gone out of their way and make videos about my particular video, right? Like Daniel, Trucking Review, Jukebox, Snowlord, PaleRider, all of them made videos. And I thank all of you guys for all the support. Same thing for haters. Hey, I'm a man, I can take it. You know, I totally agree. I shouldn't have honked the horn for the second or third time. I shouldn't have done that. It's totally on me, right? And I totally agree. You guys need to punish me for that and hold me responsible for that, right? But in my opinion, that does not give the guy the right to treat me the way he did and threaten me and try to open my door and all that. That is totally on him. That is not, I can't control what he's doing, right? Watch out for those who will hurt you. Yeah, exactly, yeah. But anyways, let's get to questions and answers and stuff like that. Drivers should what most drivers would have done. No. Yeah, that's true. But anyways, let's get on with questions. I'm gonna get to reading all of them, and I think I got most of my stuff off of my chest that I wanted to get off of there. And I still don't hate PaleRider. I don't. It's yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, saying I did nothing wrong. Most are scared for sure. Yeah, well, it is what it is, right? That's what we always like to say. And the way I operate is I forgive people very easily. And if you ask me for forgiveness and I say yes, I'm going to forgive you, we shake hands on it and we move on. Nothing ever happened. Before end the live stream, please blow the horn. No, unfortunately I can't do that. I'm actually sitting at the end of the parking lot here. I tried to get out of the window a little bit. You know, it's fairly hot out here, and I figured, oh, this is a perfect spot right here. There's a couple of trucks ahead of me here, and so actually right at the back of the bumper here, I attached my tripod to it and just sitting there. 42, 16 likes up. Why not more likes? Hit the likes. Yeah, I appreciate you telling them, guys. There we go. Now they're starting to go up. 17 likes right there. Yeah, and do me a favor, consider sharing the video and let me know in the comments as well. For those of you guys, especially those ones that watched this after the fact, what do you guys think of me titling the channel Outdoors Adventures? That's kind of what I would like to title it. Let me know what you guys think. I know I've had at one point I actually titled my my YouTube channel Rudi's Adventures in North America, right? I actually did title it that way, and I kind of like that phrase, but I figured, you know what, since I love the outdoors, I love camping, fishing, I love getting out in the woods, showing you birds. Like if you guys check out my Instagram, the link should be down below. I might have to check to see if it's still 100% going to my Instagram page. Check out some of my pictures I've posted out there over the last year or so. I do try to put on there as many pictures as I can. I love sunsets, sunrises, especially birds and stuff like that. And I think that's where I'm going to take my channel, towards that area, because you know, there's so many YouTubers out here that make trucking videos, and all of them put a lot of information out there about trucking. And I think it's time that I take my channel a different direction, and I think it would be good for me. I enjoy making videos, and I don't want to stop making videos. And I just think there's enough truckers out there that make YouTube videos. I think it's time for me to move a different direction and start maybe going in the direction of wildlife photography and the beauty outdoors. For instance, camping. The videos will be coming up here this weekend. We had a 3-day long weekend that we went camping and did some fishing. We saw all kinds of interesting stuff out there. You know, like, you guys got to watch the video in order to find out what's in it, right? But anyways, fire the questions out here and then let me know what your guys' opinion is on it. I saw a few comments here say you guys like the title. Heck, what? Yeah, road rage. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, yeah, I know trucking review. I needed to do a little video on your wife's channel there. I meant to do it already, but I just been so busy, and you sent it to my Facebook Messenger and I can't really download it through there. We might have to figure out a different way on how we can download the video, or maybe you can send it to me a different way and then I can maybe upload it to YouTube and then send me the link that way so I can download it. And then I do want to give your wife's channel a shout out. For those of you guys that don't know, Trucking Review's wife is just recently started a YouTube channel where they ride motorcycles and do all kinds of interesting stuff. So I would love to leave the link in the description below or on the comments somewhere maybe, and you guys could go check them out. And other than that, I pretty much ran out of things to talk about. I think I got my stuff off of my chest that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and basically call out PaleRider on the lies that he put out there, saying that I got the guy fired, and saying that you know, this second video I made about the update video, that I was bragging that I got the guy fired, which that was not the case. It may have came across that way, but it wasn't meant to be that way. It was simply because the company asked me to get that out there to let you guys know and get you guys to stop contacting the company, right? But other than that, we're enjoying life. Life goes on no matter what happens, right? We just have to learn to deal with things and move on, right? That's all I got to say. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes and enjoy my beautiful evening. The sun is starting to set. I know you guys probably can't see it. Careful with employee history, background. Yeah, I totally agree. 10-4 will do. 10-4 there, Trucking Review. Happy trails, drivers from Georgia. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Anyways, the wind is starting to slow down. The sun is starting to set. I know you guys can't really see it, but out there to the left of me, the sky is getting really nice and pink out there. Yeah, it looks nice. It really does. I love summer. It's way too short for me. And like I said, I love camping and all that stuff. You did the right thing. The flat driver is flat-headed. Okay. Well, I got to say that all of you guys are entitled to your opinion, right? And all of you guys have left your opinions in the comments, and I read pretty much every single one of the comments out there. I really did. Soon the blizzard will start in Manitoba. I totally agree. It's already August, right? You have more support than haters. I totally agree. I really think I do too. And for those of you guys think that I can't take the heat, just look in the comments. I had a bunch of those comments went into my spam folders and all of that. I could have decided to delete all of them, right? But I didn't do that because I wanted you guys to see all the reactions we get out here, right? Winter is coming. Don't even go there, Trucking Review. We don't want to talk about that yet. We still want to be in the t-shirt and have fun, right? That's for sure, TCR. Yeah, that's right. I see we got 45 of you guys watching, and all I got to say is keep the sunny side up and keep it between the lanes, right? I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good night, and we will talk again soon. My videos will probably not be daily anymore. I will probably maybe go towards maybe 2-3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week. We'll see. Whenever I feel like making a video, or if I see something interesting that I want to show you guys, that's what it's going to be from now on. It's not going to be daily vlogs anymore. I will be definitely changing my YouTube channel around to being more outdoors adventures. So whatever happens to be, if I see a nice field or nice waterfall or whatever happens, and we're going to make a new adventure out here on this YouTube channel. We're going to take it a different direction, and we're going to turn it into more of a family show. And we're the way I look at it is, if I got nothing positive to say, I'm not going to put it out here on YouTube, because there's enough drama out here. I always said that I didn't want drama out on my channel, and it happened here this week. There was a lot of drama revolving that video, and this is going to be the end of it. I will never talk about it again, and you guys can leave all the comments, whatever you want, down below. Hateful, doesn't matter, I don't care. And we will keep the thumbs up, keep that smile on my face, and life goes on. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Stay safe.